Hi everyone. Today we are talking about the words seen and saw. One of the reasons why I make these videos is that in my daily life, I often see friends of mine, colleagues of mine, acquaintances making mistakes with their grammar or with the words that they choose to use, and usually I'm not in a position or I don't feel comfortable enough to correct them. I want to so badly sometimes. I just want to tell them what they're doing wrong and show them how they could correct that mistake, but it would usually be perceived as a rude thing to do, or perhaps they're a lateral colleague of mine or a colleague of mine who is above me in role, and so I can't, or I am just too afraid to. I just, for whatever reason, don't feel like I can do it. And so through these videos, I get some joy and relief and satisfaction that I'm sharing what I can't say in real life. This particular example is one that is especially important to share because it is a mistake that is made so often, even by native English speakers. The big problem with this mistake is that it reveals, or it communicates to everyone around the person who's making the mistake that they either missed something when they were being educated as a younger person, or that they didn't progress to a higher level of post-secondary education. Because if they had, they wouldn't be making this mistake. And that is really unfortunate because it can hold people back in their careers, or it can cause others to perceive someone as less intelligent than they really are, simply because they're making a little mistake that, once you understand, is easy to correct. So, here we go. Seen versus saw. Let's start with the easier one of those two words, which is the word saw, which is the word that usually people are not saying incorrectly. The word saw stands alone without the assistance of a helper verb. It's referring to the past tense, and with its usage, it's communicating that the action is over. An example would be, I saw you standing there, or we saw the car accident, or he saw me at the store, or you saw the best part of the game, or they saw the band live, or it saw its prey at the top of the hill, or Mike saw me on the deck, or she saw the package on the porch. Unlike the word seen, saw always stands alone. It does not appear with helping verbs in front of it. And you can see that here with I saw you, or I saw you standing there. I saw you could be the sentence, and saw is standing alone. It doesn't need another word to communicate what it's trying to communicate. Now let's get into the word seen. And we'll start with the big mistake that you'll often see. There it is. I seen your mistake. Or I seen the movie, or I seen him, or I seen it, or I seen that. All of these, and the original example of I seen your mistake, all of these are incorrect usage of the word seen. The short form way to know that, the trick, is that if you see the word seen all alone, you know a mistake has been made. Now, let's expand on that so that you understand it a little bit better. Almost always, the word seen is used with a verb such as have, or had, or the short forms, because seen is the past participle of the verb see. For example, you could say, instead of I seen it, I have seen it. Or the short form of have being I've. Instead of I have, I've seen it. Or for example, you could say, I have already seen him today. Or I've already seen that movie. Or have you seen Rick today? Or we have seen 3 cats in our yard this month. Or we've seen 2 jets fly overhead. Or instead of have, the word had, I had seen 3 doctors before I ended up in the hospital. Or as you have seen. Or she's seen several properties in Manhattan. She has. Or I have seen you around here. Note the difference. The word seen always, almost always, has the word have or had or the short form of have connected to it, connected to its usage. Unlike see, which can stand alone. Oh, I hope that helps you. And now you know. You didn't seen it, you saw it. Enjoy the rest of your day.